So I started doing videos. Like I'll do series. I don't know if you're watching my channel enough, you'll notice that every probably about once a month I'll do a series for like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 episodes. I just finished doing a series on 3 episodes where I did what did I do? Uh Going through my 1982s pennies, going through some odd, oh man, just going through like stuff that I put on the side for way too long, So I'm on this organizing thing right now. So I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I was gonna buy the boxes to start organizing my customer wrap penny rolls, and this is it. It came yesterday, man. I'm so psyched. I got him for a really, really good price. He was the cheapest on eBay. There were like three of them. One was for 50, then it went to 80, then 90, and I bought the one for 50. As soon as I bought the one for 50, within a day, the other two for 80 and 90 were gone. This is a 50. Let me see how high this thing could go. My floor is a little uneven. This is a 50 count group of the penny box, the boxes of the pennies that you get from the bank, the cardboard penny boxes, and that's it. This is the first. I just opened it right now on camera. I've never put one of these together. I put plenty of the ones for cards, for sports cards, Pokemon cards. I put a ton of those together. I've never put one of these together before. But I'm pretty sure I've had enough of these. I'm pretty sure it's not that difficult. All right, so let's. What we want to do is we definitely want to have. So I'm trying not to do this off camera, but it's not that. All right. Okay. Okay, and that's the square part there. Okay, so you have to do the bending on this. You have to do the bend. All right, so it has the perforations. You got to do the bend to make it. Okay, so I didn't do that. I have to do that. You have to do that first. Okay, so let's go back here and let's bend this to where, because you want it to have a nice square. You want it to be squared, and if you don't, you might bend it in the middle. So you don't want to do that. Okay, so like I said, I've done enough of the Pokemon. All right, so now it's got the bend in it. Let's do it all over again, because I couldn't bend it while I was trying to make the box. Okay, here we go. Right, now it has the square top. That's what you want, and that piece goes in. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And now, kind of a little bit what I was concerned about was that, I've never used one of these before. They're pretty cool, but they are a bit loose. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a thing of tape. Remember, this is so I could just organize $25 worth of customer wrap penny rolls, and that's all it is. It's not for some sort of humongous marketing scheme or anything like that. So let me tape. I'm gonna put tape around it. Right. This is not. I would never say that this was a sealed bank box, right? So it doesn't really matter to me. There's no extra value in this besides organizing. Now they're not cheap. I mean, I paid $1 a piece for these, more than $1 a piece. So I definitely want to use them as they are meant to be used. That should do it. Maybe I should just throw a piece of tape going around, because I just feel like eventually that's going to come off. And boxes of pennies are heavy. They have to weigh about 15 pounds or something like that. 12 pounds. So I really want to make sure that they that would kind of stink if they came apart. Okay, here we go. All right, now we have a piece of tape going around the whole thing. I think we're good. I did a good job of that. And what I did was, my son John gave me a box of pennies. He lives in Jersey right now, and when they were still giving out pennies, he got pennies, and he got me some pennies, and I have them here. And what I'm gonna do is, all right, now this is them here. Part of also of putting this in, right? So I wrote down here when he gave them to me, who they're from, and I know it's in Jersey. Oh no, he got these from. Oh no, he was working in Long Island. He has family in Long Island, and on this day, March, April, May, in May, January, February, March, in April, he went to, and the lady at the counter gave him all of these. So they're from one bank in Long Island. Now, why does that matter? Well, for one thing, I'm gonna give you a very, very weird thing. The fact that the coins are from New York during this time period, you know, that the 2023s from the Albany Mint or whatever, from the Northeast, those are the ones with the 2023. It's weird things like that. You know, I just want to know. You know what I mean? It's part of my thing. Okay. All right. These are the okay. I never looked at these pennies. I've never looked at them. Holy crap. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is, I'll mark it anyway. So I'm going to mark on top of this that I got these from John on that date and they were from Long Island. So let's take these out. Let's start filling up the roll. Now I knew that there's at least $25 dollars in here. All right. Now I'm gonna do all of these. I'm gonna keep the let's see how much we. Oh look, these are the old wrapper ones, man. These are all old wrapper. The moolahs are old. These are all old wrapper. All right, so let's get them in. We're gonna stick with the not the moolahs, but the one with those types, and let's see how many we get in here. All right, so now I'm putting them in the. I mean, I could do it on the floor so you can see me do it, but not really. It's got that thing there. So anyway, I'll bring you up to the top in a minute. Let me just keep putting these in there, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see how many we fill. Now, of course, you know what we see right there, right? The vintage penny rolls. Oh, sorry, just dropped the microphone. Sorry about that. I'm doing this one-handed. All right, I do not. That the camera is on like maximum height. If a wind will blow that over right now. So, all right. So anyway, this is part of the process of being a serious penny roll hunter. I would say coin roll hunter, but I really don't know anything about other. I don't want to say I don't know anything. I shouldn't have said that. That was stupid to say. Not that I don't know anything about other denominations of coin roll of hunting or values or anything like that. But it's a whole different process, right? I mean, once you go from pennies to nickels, it's 5x, right? And then you don't even get 50 nickels. You get, I think there's 40 nickels in a what is it, $5 penny roll, nickel roll, or whatever it is, $2 nickel roll, $2 nickel roll. There's 40 nickels. So you're going 5x. It's just a whole different feeling, a whole different headspace. Everything about other denominations is different. And just FYI, that they're fitting a little tight, because remember, these are thicker than the bank rolls, and they're fitting tight in here. Just FYI. Again, I'm still just trying to get these into this box. That's all I'm doing, and I want to make sure that they're facing the right direction, and then I'll squeeze them in, and I'll bring you back up to check. I'll make sure that you see them. All right. So I'm sorry if um I find this to be the coolest aspect of the whole penny roll hunting. It is the collecting, the organizing, the where it came from. This here, that's penny roll hunting gold right there. Okay. Penny roll hunt. This is over, right? You can't get pennies from the banks anymore. Speaking of which, I'm in the process of communicating with somebody about he's selling boxes of Loomis on eBay, and let me see if he wrote me back. Okay, he wrote me back. Let me see what he said. I would like to get I can 318 make you a special 623 auction. Oh, he sent me. If you like shit, okay, I got it. He sent me his phone number. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Got it. One sec. He sent me his phone. He sent me his phone number, and so we could text back and forth. How cool is that? Okay. Anyway, back to this. Um, yeah, that's to me. This is what it's all about. A roll of pennies. You can still get them for $1.50, $2 on eBay, or from people, or from Craigslist, or from wherever. But getting them yourself, um, or getting, once you're on that whole, and again, I know I'm not special or anything like that, but once you're on that box level, you know what I mean? When you're doing boxes, and you're spending, I don't know, let's call it hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean? Not that that's a lot. I mean, it's still super ultra cheap. Even today, even though, listen, I picked up one for $25. This guy, hopefully, I can get him to sell them to me for $60. You know what? Here's $60. I paid double. You ship them right to my house. I ain't got to deal with none of the BS. I'm cool. I'm fine with that, man. As long as they're really sealed boxes from the bank, I'm fine. And I really don't want a whole box of the same year. So I have to tell him that I really do not want the same year. So I think there's some. I don't know if he knows how to tell the difference between the ones that are the same year or not. But I have to have that conversation with him, because I'm not going to open the box. I might not open these boxes. I have sealed boxes of pennies in my basement, right? I might not open those boxes of pennies for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe, first of all, I have a lot of loose federal wrapped, penny rolls. So I have to go through those first before I even start ripping open boxes. You know what I'm saying? And then once I see I'm low, yeah, then I'll open up a box. When's that going to be? I'll be honest with you. It might be 2027 before I open up a box of one of those federal wrap of the boxes that I bought. That's how many, before I get there. I don't do them every day, right? Because that would be boring. If I did the same exact thing every day, that would be boring for me. Maybe not for you, but for me, it would be boring, and I don't want to do it. Okay, we're getting towards the last ones oh man, look at that, more reds. Oh wow, man, look at that. Gold, baby, gold. All right, here goes another one. Here goes another one, and I think that's it. The other ones are moolahs. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, let me move this over here. Let me bring you up onto the desk. This is where we're at right now. All right, so it goes five across. Five across. All right, that's five across. Jeez, that's five. I really do not want to knock this over. Let me go like this. Let me go like that. Okay. Five. They are not fitting the way I want them to fit. Okay. They're not fitting correctly. I don't know why. Okay, I got those in. I gotta do the next row. Okay, gotta get you into there. They're not fitting exactly the way I want. And I hate to say it, I might have screwed up by putting. I'll never put the tape on first again. For this reason, because it's making it made it tight. I always got to make mistakes. Okay. Okay. Now the funny thing is that they were in box. These penny rolls were in a box, right? But they weren't in a penny box, and that's the whole point of this video, and the whole point of the exercise, and the whole point of the coolness behind this, and the whole point of buying stupid things online, and having your man cave in your office, and being able to do the things that you want to do in life. That's the whole point. All right, we have 3 more spaces, but 3 more rows, and that's full. All right, so let's go. We're gonna have to put the moolahs in there. Let's grab 3 moolahs. If you're saying what's a moolah, moolah, and if they put a little cow, right? It's supposed to be funny. Like moolah means money, and the cow goes moo, moolah. It's stupid, but anyway. All right, so let's put 3 moolahs in here, and we're done, baby. We're done. We're done. We're done. We did it. Oh, I screwed up. I put tape over here. I screwed up. What a dope. What a dope. All right, so I have to cut I put the tape there, and I have to cut the tape. What an absolute dope. Okay. Well, anyway, maybe I make the mistake so you don't make the mistake later. Whatever. Okay. Boom. 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 And now on the top, I write the date that John got them and where he got them from. So now I know where these are from. I have to turn it around to read it. Long Island. 4, 26, 25. Same bank. And who knows? He might remember. We might talk. Same bank. We might remember, 5 years, 10 years from now. Hey, John, remember when you got those pennies? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. He told me the whole story about the lady and how nice she was. And she was smiling and she was so pleasant. And she said, yeah, I have, he take all of them. And he said there was $40 on them. Anyway, so we got those. So that's it, right? So now this is done. Do I need, now the tape, the tape is on the area that doesn't need tape. Okay. Doesn't need tape. What I'm going to do is, I'm gonna put a piece of tape on the bottom, right? And it'll touch the tape on the side, and that'll at least give it a little extra strength because these are really heavy, and they're gonna be lying around for a long, long time. Boom. 20 minutes to fill up a box of pennies and to take it out. And I hope you like the story. These are what got me going nuts right now. We got 5 rows of those. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up another box, obviously. And what I was thinking about doing, and what I did, like what I do here on the side, I don't know if you can see that, but I divide up some of the pennies with a piece of with a sticky note, and I put it in the between, and I fold it over, and I can put a little arrow and say, "Oh, John's pennies from this date going that direction." You know what I mean? And anyway, but the reds, all of these pennies, they're going in a separate box. These are going to be my vintage pennies. I'll probably do I have one here, I think, on the side of my. Do I have one on my desk here? No, I don't. I think I did it already. And that's it. They'll go into a separate box of all reds, and either I'll fill it up as much as I can. Anyway, thanks a lot. God bless. Please click like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a weird type of content, and it's something different though. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Shout out to all my members. Just wanted to say hi to all you guys and thank you for being supportive of the channel. It means a lot to me. Take care.